Welcome to alternative formula. Today we are going to do coefficient of variation. Under that, we are going to see coefficient of standard deviation, coefficient of variation, and again we are going to take a slight different thing, geometric mean. Now, so the first question is this. First question: you are given that the table below shows the total bottles of beer drank by 30 people during a naming ceremony. This is the table. Now, from the table, you are asked to find the coefficient of standard deviation and the coefficient of variation. Please note that this formula is coefficient of standard deviation. This is the formula. That's all over by n. Then for coefficient of variation, you have it as s all over by x times 100%. Please take note. So you come back to this table. This times this give you 6 here. This times this give you 6. This times this give you 21. This one times this one 4 times 8 give you 32. This times will give you 30. Now, the essence of doing this is to enable you to solve for mean, so as to compete for standard deviation. So the first thing, the frequency, the total frequency, this is 6 plus 3 plus 7 plus 8 plus 6. You have it as 30. So sigma f equals to 30. So the whole of this, you have this plus this is 12. So 12 plus 21, right? Plus 32 plus 30. You have 95. So sigma fx is 95. You come back home and say by x is equals to sigma fx all over sigma f, which is 95 divided by 30. Okay, so 95 divided by 30. I want to use 3.167, 3 place of decimal. So now, this column demand that you say this x minus, like the x here is the observed. So if you say this one minus the value here, if you say minus 1, your answer will now be 2 minus 2.167. If you minus it again, say if you minus 1.167, 3 minus, that is this one minus this one, you have minus 0.167, 4 minus 3.167, you have 0.833. Now next, we are talking about 5. 5 minus 3.167. Okay, so you have 1.833. Okay, so what to do next is to square the value. Please take note. To square the value is to square the value. When you square the value, this is what you will have. Okay, so if you square 2.167 square, you have 4.6. I'm using 95. Okay, so if you square here is 1.167. If you square it, you have 1.361. Okay. If you square this, 0.167 square, if you square it, your answer will be 0.027. I'm using 3 place of 3 decimal points. Okay. 0.833. By that, you have 0.693. Okay, so if you square this, 1.833. If you square it, this is your result. Your result will be 3.359. Okay, so what to do next is to multiply the frequency times this. So we are saying 6 times 4.695. What is your answer? The answer should be 28.17. Next, you are multiplying 3 times 1.361. 1.361. Okay, your answer is 4.083. Okay, we are progressing. 7 times 0.027. Okay, now you have 0.189. Okay, well, you are up to this point, you are going to the end. Okay, 8 times 0.693. You have 5.544. Okay, so the last one, 6 times 3.359. Okay, yeah, you have 20.14154. So what to do is to add all of this. Sigma f into x minus by x squared. This is your answer. So you start from 28.17. Please note, after the decimal point, you call the numbers one after the other. F3 plus 0.189 plus 5.544 plus 20.154. Okay, so your answer is 58.14. So you just come back home and recall that standard deviation is given by this formula, sigma fx into this minus bar x all squared all over sigma f. So far we have gotten this to be right here. We are saying the root of 58.14 all over 30. So you just to divide this number, divide this by 30. Whatever you have, you square it. So finally, here will be 1.938. If you take the square root of that number that we are seeing on the screen, you have it as 1.392. So don't forget that our coefficient of standard deviation is given by standard deviation of all over the mean. So yeah, we can come back and say, we'll come back and say that coefficient of standard deviation equals to standard deviation all over the mean. The standard deviation is given as 1.392. The mean is given as 3.167. So whatever you have, that is your answer. So divide by 3.167. Okay. So our standard coefficient of standard deviation is equal to 0.439. Can I make it? Okay, yeah. So because I'm returning 3 plus of this one. Now next, so you have answered A. B, coefficient of variation. Now, what's about times 100? So it further means that this value you have, 0.440 times 100. Whatever you have will be in percent. So, but earlier I told you how to multiply by 100, all in percent here. So you just move 1, 2. So it becomes 44.0, all in percent. Invariably means 44%. That is that. So you have solved the whole of that. So now, welcome to Alternative Formula. The next one we are going to solve is geometric mean. First of all, for geometric mean, I'm using GM. This becomes the formula. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what the whole formula means is that geometric mean, the number that how many times the number appear will determine the number in the root. N is the number that appear in the root. So we are 9, 10, 16. So just say 9 times 10 times 16. Now here will be 3. Please note, because there are 3 numbers. Please note. So here, geometric mean. 9 times this is 90. 90 times 16 is what you are going to look at. 16 times 90. You have 1440. So if you take the third root of this number, 1440. The third root of this number will give you, so the geometric mean is now equal to 113.841. Please do well to subscribe if you have not done that, so you can get more from me, Alternative Formula. Thank you for visiting this channel. If you have any question, email me through alternativeformula@gmail. Alternative Formula, please take note that last part, AE, @gmail.com. Thank you. See you in the next video.